What was my last mission? I don't even remember. Hey, what?
Some dice, eh? He's got none of guesswork. But don't all
Put
be
that
shy.
weapon away.
He's
Now.
not into play.
You won't be
Finds
shooting
himself
here.
at a loose end. At least he'll show you,
You
how
see?
your betters
It
play.
didn't even hurt.
You are, Michael.
Now you can leave that weapon where it belongs.
Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's
God be
sake.
with you, sir.
I'm sorry,
I
Michael.
hope you won't.
Get out of my sight!
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
God be with you, sir.
I'm going.
I hope.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't
Be on
disappoint
your
Smirk
way.
and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. His work has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours.
I really don't know
You'll
what
find him over there
happened.
at the table.
I'm so confused
He's
where I
there
am.
pretty
Stand
much
here
all
all
day.
Where am I?
Hey.
Oh, wrong. Fuck.
I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dicing off. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've
He
got
looks
ears,
like
ain't
a ginger
ya?
YouTuber. I forgot his name.
Well, if you ask me, von Berghoff wants to strike at the bandits. So he's putting an army together.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Berghoff have?
I don't know. Trotsky is so big, I couldn't guess how many men there are there.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it.
There's
Why
so
didn't
much.
von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he
You might
wanted
not
to
just
show respect to Lord
crazy.
Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something
Oh
I know
my
much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein,
Capon of
somehow
Pirkstein is somehow...
significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Oh, new video.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to
Oi,
kill,
oi,
and me
come
too.
on, come on.
Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something
Oh,
dignified.
you're
We'll
done,
clash
you're
arms
done,
for the
mate.
glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I
I
accept.
accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're the
yeah,
right
man.
man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
That's fine.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
I do.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Long sword, lad.
Give me a longsword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Keep it up, young
Fight
sir.
for us,
Keep it up,
Michael.
young sir. Glory to Nevarco, lads. Careful with that iron.
Kurva! I'm wounded!
Must be wounded.
I could watch this all day.
Ah.
To the house of Nevar!
Oh my god. Man whacked me hard.
Nobody
Let's see what you're made of.
watch out. Michael was one of the best fighters.
Nevarco.
So going at it just like real nice.
Wait, let me start again, bro. Fucking whacked me one hit, bro, and I'm half a health already. Bullshit, cuz. Ah. I don't remember what happened in the last game.
Greetings.
We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I heard lots, so... Aye, but you must have heard.
Well, if you ask...
Now you... How many men?
I don't know.
Well, I bet my... Why didn't...
Well, I suppose you...
Ah, so you're my...
One of them...
Well, you're... And you're his...
His escort.
Fair enough.
Well,
Well, you got time. We can do... Then you're the...
let's do it.
You don't have to... We've got some... We don't want to have...
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a...
Give me a longsword.
You must... Give me a moment.
Nevarco.
Fight for us, Michael. Fight for us, Michael.
Show what you're made of.
Smash him, Michael.
Fight for us, Michael.
Let's see what you're made of.
Show your stuff.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that. Blood neighbor! Back off!
Ah!
Blood neighbor! Show your stuff!
Fight for us, Michael.
Blood neighbor! Blood neighbor!
Fight for us, Michael. Watch out.
You've no chance against me!
Shut up!
Oh, come
Never
on!
saw that coming!
Fight for us, Michael.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honor to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work, or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. When fully charged, sword attack. When fully charged your sword attack, your sword fighting skills will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but it will also be harder to parry. Each probably take this one. The welfare. Head protection. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to your head will cause less 20% damage. Your combat stamina will regenerate 10% faster. Ooh, I think head protection is good. So Carla.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Who's Carla? Oh, he's a private.
I'm sorry.
Gotta move.
What are you
God be
poking
with
around
you.
that door for, eh?
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Had a loose end.
Who's Carla, fam? Ah, maybe. Is that her? Yes, Clara.
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
You have to earn it. And that's just what I'll do.
Earn it? Like how?
There are various ways. Heroism in battle, loyal service to a lord.
Helping a damsel in distress?
Well, that too, but...
See then, I need to go and get fresh herbs for our patients, and I could do with an escort.
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go? I apologize. Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. A battle broke out. I fought my way to the loft of a run-down church. There, I found their leader and killed him in a duel.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery, so I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, but I haven't really looked into how the whole thing works.
Better have fun while you can, then, before the abbot drags you back in, so you don't have any regrets. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents, too.
Horses here, more in the stables, and a big corral with even more outside the village. That's a lot more than I'd expect here. I wonder where Lord Nebat got them all. Maybe that Pelzer will know.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure. I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally.
Marigold.
Then poppy and some sage. It
Marigold.
all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be
Sage.
right back.
Thank
Sage
you.
and what?
I'll wait here.
Poppy and sage. Alright. Oh. That's a marigold there. Oh, mate, this game. Hear the birds whistling. I hear wolves, bro. Oh, I've got. Sage. What does sage look like? I don't know what sage looks like. Ah, it's like a pink flower.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Oh shit!
I hope they didn't know us in the fortress. People
What
wouldn't
the
have
hell?
thought. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help. It was lovely. But now I have to tend to the wounded.
God grant you health.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board.